you met. You just met her online, for example. You tell her that we're gonna hook up and we're gonna go to a proper hotel. Alright. We're gonna go dinner first, then we're gonna go hotel after. See? So in your mindset, you know where we're going as a man. You have a mindset what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
What happen now? You don't eat at the restaurant. You take her to the posh hotel. When you go there now, she get on her red. How would you feel?
That I represent for the Barbershop vibes. Kool Kut Barbers. Yeah, man, I say Maddox, Oli, Seth, touchdown. You better subscribe, you know. At a shop here on the place.
Fanatic.
Hey, just touch down in a Kool Kut. Track suit and my Air Force. All of the girl them love we. All they wanna say we ugly. Hey, Maddox, she go spot the designer.
Man them can get sidetracked by it. Yeah. So they've been able to just excel at a rate without having no children, nothing, just focus, television. They've been able to excel themselves seriously.
A lot of women that excel,
Yeah.
they're very intelligent.
Yeah.
They're very self-effacing, meaning they know themselves.
Yeah.
They know they ain't gonna be in no relationship for long because they know how they are. They focus. You see, most horrible people is the nicest people you would meet.
Yeah.
Until you're with them domestically.
Yeah, yeah.
If you meet someone and you think, oh, that's a nice person, there's a reason for it. They portray that image because of the fuckery.
You're not close enough.
You don't know them as yet either.
Yeah.
They didn't introduced to their ways.
Yeah.
You know people like that where it's like, right, you realise, oh, they just don't know that guy close enough yet. That's why, you get me? But bruv, so tell me this, bruv, yeah?
But,
I've got a question,
just to
bruv.
finish.
Nah, go through. I've got a question, bruv.
Remember, if a woman's doing a career,
Right,
and let's say she's not a bad person, she's just career-based.
right.
She's career-based.
Yeah.
That's not conducive for a relationship. That's common sense. So if you know she's career-based and you're family-based,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna see her too tough. You understand? Because you're gonna be at home with the kids.
Ain't it against nature for a woman not to be family-based?
Yeah, of course it is. It's against nature to be gay, but they're out here.
Right,
You understand?
right.
They're out here, fam.
Right.
There's a lot of things that's against natural nature, but they're gonna do it anyway. You know, they're doing it.
So you know there's this thing when women say certain type of men ain't on their level. There's that notion of, I need a man who's on my level.
What that means is, I can't find a man that can handle me.
Right,
Do you get me?
right.
But really, all that means is, my behavior and my attitude is not conducive for a relationship. So before I admit it to myself, I'm gonna say the man is not ready for me.
Rather than you need to work on yourself.
Rather than working on
Sound like
themselves.
a man's deficiency when really you need to work on you.
They're just getting locked up all their life.
I don't think women get it. Like, women don't seem to understand why. Like, a man can be fat, he can be unattractive, he can be whatever, but there's a certain attraction that will come if he's done well enough for himself. He's successful enough. Like, there are some women who will always be drawn to that, but it does not work.
Because you know why that is?
The other way around, though.
Do you know why that is?
Yeah.
Because women's natural, physical, biological makeup, is to be convinced that the man is the mate. It's not inherently on fucking visuals.
Yeah.
If a man's good looking, that doesn't tell her if the man's gonna be good or not.
Right.
Do you get me? Like, a woman's thing is off visuals.
Exactly.
So, and their mind is not as strong as a man's.
Yeah.
Because you can convince a woman to like you.
Yeah.
And to keep the pussy.
Yeah.
You could be the ugliest man on the planet. It's not about looks for a woman. It's about your whole makeup, confidence. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But then if they would appreciate the difference, then you wouldn't have women who think men ain't on their level. When you ask why, they say because of their career, their income, their this, when that is not what gets men horny anyway.
Yeah, that's not what it is. That's just what she was grown. That's the mentality of her surroundings while growing up. So she's programmed that way now. Because at least got a house and a car.
Yeah.
And a man now and again.
But I thought certain times though, for that, the more, see, it's starting to look like the more a woman does on her own, for herself, by herself, the harder it will make it when she wants to partner up. Because there's some men who would rather move in with a woman at them. If we're going in together, let's find something together. No, I'm not moving in your house, so that anytime we argue, you hold that over me. And I don't want to live like that, for example. Like, but a woman who's got, like, if you're renting something, like, say right now, I'm renting a flat right now. If I meet a woman who's just got a mortgage, just got a house, which I have done in the past, we've had conversations about potential, what would happen moving forward. Because my flat's quite small, it's not really going to work for a couple. Women will say that if she feels like her place is a bit more sturdy or whatever, she'll be like, yeah, you know, like, if we ever move together, like, you should move in here. I'm like, that would never happen.
Alright, we're talking about the natural makeup of things, yeah? A man has to have his house and house the woman and the children.
Right.
So you just have to keep your thing and make sure you keep your thing.
Okay.
If you want to go there, go there, but just make sure you keep your thing as a man.
Yes.
As a man, you have to have your thing.
No giving up the flat.
And that way, whatever happens, you still got your yard.
Yes.
If you're going to give up the flat, rent it out so you can go back there if you need to. Don't just give it up. You get me? That's a man's thing. A man has to have his house. Like his own house. You get me? His own car. His own. That's natural. You're supposed to house everybody else. If they can have their own, that's even better.
Exactly.
You get me? But you have to have your team as a man, regardless of what every girl thinks. You get me?
Even when they start going in here all the time, what's the point of having the flat?
Oh, fuck off then.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Go in my yard. What? Alright, say no more. Go in my yard.
What are you doing over there?
You get me?
You know?
Alright, here this then.
Yeah.
You met a chick. See?
Yeah.
And this chick now, when you just met her online, for example. You tell her that we're gonna hook up and we're gonna go to a proper hotel. We're gonna go dinner first, then we're gonna go hotel after. See? So in your mindset, you know where I'm going as a man. You have a mindset what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But what happen now, you don't eat at the restaurant. You take her to the posh hotel. When you go there now, she get on her rent. How would you feel? How would you feel? I bet the people them do. Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that. I ain't got no words. I have no words for that.
What do you say about that?
But I'll start calculating everything I spent and demanding it back.
Yeah.
Because I was under the false impression that I was getting some nani tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting no nani. You didn't tell me you was on your wrist.
Yeah. She manipulated the situation.
Yeah.
So really, because she tried to manipulate, she should just get left. Because she tried to manipulate.
She should get left with the bill.
Yeah, exactly. She could have. Certain women might be honest to say, you know what, this is, you get me?
Yeah,
and then you have the option.
Other woman's gonna think that you're being selfish because you're thinking like this.
Yeah, but we don't have periods, so women don't even have the opportunity
and
to
also,
be selfish like that.
Also,
so guys, tell us what you think. Just tell us in the comment.
We should be able to tell women certain times, you know what, I don't want to fuck today. I don't want to. Yeah. I'll still come around and see you, but I'm just letting you know, the next couple of days, I'm not on it, I'm not in the mood. Till Monday, I ain't in the mood. And then see if they're still happy to have us round. Come round, put our big feet up, eat out all the fridge, everything, but we're not laying down no dick for 2 weeks, for a day or two, and see how they feel. No, they wouldn't. It wouldn't work the same. Yeah, we don't have periods, so women don't have the opportunity to be selfish like that. That's the truth.
But she thinks, alright, then we just have to flex.
Yes.
After the first day.
Yes.
And some woman don't give up the nanny on the first day.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then if I'm a woman and I'm not giving up the nanny, I'm also not going to no hotel on the first day either.
Yeah, but it's also if you're gonna
5-star or not, you get me?
If you're trying to wife this thing, you shouldn't expect no nanny, and there shouldn't be no hotel.
Yeah.
You understand? If you're trying to wife it, if you're trying to be, then there's no respect that you're supposed to give her for a wifey.
She don't want to be a wife. She lied to you about her period. She don't want to be a wife. Yeah. she wants to get.
She's already lying.
She can get her social network lit. She's trying to get lit. Do you get me?
She's already lying. That's a bad start.
So, boy, you spend like, say $1 grand on the night.
I won't spend $1 grand on a beat.
No, but you're
You've already spent it. You're in the red.
That's a wifey. That's what I want to
No,
wife.
man said you're $1 grand in the red before you find out she's on the reds. Yeah? Man said you were in the red, she's on the reds. It's red and round.
Grand, you know. That's after.
Yeah, but you know what people that happen to? Not really.
Yeah, because they're foolish. Got more money than sense.
They're foolish.
Yeah, they're foolish. Some people are dumb like that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I know a woman, yeah?
Yeah.
When I'm like, alright, no, I'm not gonna do that. I know a woman, yeah?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Nice girl, sexy, curvaceous, all of that. She just started roller skating. Woman at 30, just got into a little hobby. She does one of it, bro. She posted photos recently in that nightgown wear and very sultry and that.
Yeah.
The photographer starts posting the pictures on his page. There's one brother, he starts liking all the pictures that she's in. Comes over to her page, likes all the pictures of this shoot.
Yeah.
She goes, where's this guy liking up all my shit? Clicks on him, happens to be a roller skating expert, roller skating teacher, everything. So she's thinking, oh shit, I'm trying to learn how to roller skate. This brother knows how to roller skate. He's on me. He's liking all my shit. Let me go flirt with him a bit and get some free roller skating time off him. Didn't think nothing of it. Messaged the brother. Hey, how you doing? I saw you liking my post. Yeah, you know, little small talk. Then she goes, oh, so when are you free? Maybe Saturday? We should spend some time together. Why don't we go to the park? My man says, boom. I do roller skating lessons if you like. They're £25 an hour or £50. The girl said, I've never been so shocked in my life. She said, that other day I realized how much I've been taken for granted. Because I know what I can get away with and what I can use. She said, that was the day I realized.
Yeah.
And I said,
that man is a businessman.
No,
Yeah.
women grow up thinking that.
Yeah.
Because of their mum's foolishness. And not only their mum's foolishness out of their mouth,
Yeah.
they will see it. Like, people will naturally, 90% of men are dumb. They'll let a woman through the door first, regardless of her personality, just because she looks good.
Yeah.
Certain men will do certain things because she looks good.
Yeah.
And women grow up like that, thinking it's standard. Until they're back up on the real motherfucker, they'll be like, come out of my face, you fool. You got me fucked up. And then they get the realization. And some women fix up, some women stick to the guys that they know they can do that with. And that's when they say things like, well, I can't find no one, because they're looking for someone like that that's gonna take their bullshit. No, there's no bullshit to be taking their head, bitch.
Fucking hell.
See, one of the first times I came around, when I first moved around here and got a trim, like the first time, I had one girl I'd met not long ago. I liked her so much, you know. I was like, this girl, I don't know, bro. I thought she was for one, bro. And I said, she was meant to come around my house. I was meant to make dinner. I got a trim, courtesy of Kool Kut. I got the trim. I ordered the food. I went and got a bottle of wine. I had the whole thing patterned up. Spent my last piece. That's the part man's missing, by the way. This is my last piece. I went for broke. Only for the girl just to blow me off, saying, oh, sorry, babe, we're still in the park and got carried away, whatever. And in your head, that's what's going wrong. She takes, the way she just takes for granted, what you never, like, I say this to say, you never know what a man is going through to be able to put forward for you, the woman, what he's trying to put forward.
This is what I'm saying.
You never know.
And this is what I learned. You see, when I'm going through things with Gab, I ended up getting biological. Like, it's bigger than Gab, it's female.
Yes.
There's a pattern of behavior, there's a naiveness, there's a bad mindedness, there's a fuckery in them that they all have as females. Anything that's female is vicious. Plants, animals, fish. If they're not vicious, they're bigger. And they will eat the male afterwards. Something. The mantis, the black widows, but they eat the male after. So that tells me female estrogen is a volatile chemical. And that's why every bullshit of a female is happening. When you start thinking like that, you'll be on point. You understand?
Trust me. But just to be clear though, Ollie, I ain't got no words for that red still. No words. I'll scream down the hotel. I'll scream down the building and leave.
And when you're thinking like that, you won't do things like that. Because you already know her makeup. You're not gonna spend $1,000 because you already know that something down the line.
You don't know this girl
gonna fuck up because she can't control herself.
Bro, you don't know this girl. We just meet. She fresh. She pretty. She, as a man, you say, yeah, I want to match that. I can match that. So I gotta just try to impress it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As some man do, let me take her to the most lavish hotel, lavish restaurant, lobster.
Yeah.
Boom. And when you check it out, it's a big stoplight.
If you're, you know what though? If you're the kind of man who that's just your standard dating practice,
yeah,
and that's just another day in the life,
yeah,
then take the loss, man. That's another day in your life. Let's take the loss. If you went all out,
but why you know? Alright then, you be cool, you be calm,
yeah,
collective. We didn't check it out. This girl end up being your missus or your wife, cause you've been calm in the first situation.
Yeah.
You know she's on her thing,
yeah,
and you just know it's a natural state, so you just relax and say, alright then. Because things going so smooth,
yeah,
maybe a couple of days down the line we will get to mash it and we'll get back the £1,000.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's a speculation still. Not a speculation, but you get me? But what she doesn't, that's too much to lose $1,000, you get me? I wouldn't take the risk. If she is, she always will be. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Nothing ain't gonna stop it.
Oh, I was shocked when I realised how many women will honestly go on dates because they're bored or hungry or just fancy somebody just, you know.
It's not because they're bored, it's the female
yeah,
loves to be adored.
and the attention,
It's normal.
adoration.
It's normal for female. You're putting too much human thing behind it. The female, even in animals, the man has to spread his feathers and do some dance before the female likes it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's how you have to think of the female. So you're gonna, whatever way you have to use to convince her.
Yeah.
You understand? It's forget what she likes. She can like light-skinned man that's skinny. If you go to her, you can convince her that she likes big man like you. Do you understand? They're dumb like that. That's why they was never in control in the first place. That's why there was no women's lib. Because they're so easy to convince. That's why so much man's gal getting grind. You understand? You have to find a gal that's not like an average gal if you want a good girl. You understand? You can find good girls, but they're far and few between them. It's in their makeup to dress up, to be adored, to have attention, to flirt, to fuck, to change mates. It's in them, naturally, like genetics. Right? You have to be strong in your mind to stick to a relationship. And that comes when? Alright.
So we have to say only 40-year-old can have a relationship.
You've got a better chance when they're 40.
Okay.
Yeah? Because you're gonna go for a bag of exes. Do you know why I know as well? Everybody's got exes. Yeah? Who's with their still, there's only a 1% that's with their childhood sweetheart. Because every human being needs a chance to brack out. Yeah. You have to. You can't do football match without football training. You have to brack out. You have to, get me, go through a situation.
Do some football training.
Yeah, then, same thing, man.
So you know if any men make it to 40, still single, still with no kids.
They say lifestyle.
Boy, and that boy,
not necessarily.
If you date women around your age, they're all gonna have kids by then.
Yeah.
So, and
It's a sticky one still.
slightly.
Yeah.
If you
That don't mean nothing to me still.
If you didn't have children though, if you weren't a dad, yeah. Ideally, would whether or not a woman has kids factor to you if you had none, honestly?
Whether I had kids or didn't have kids, it won't matter to me.
For real?
It won't matter to me.
So before you had any children, did it matter? Did it matter if a woman had kids before you were a dad?
When I was young, yeah, of course.
See?
When I was young.
Yeah, but you became a dad, so you don't know Maddox.
No, but
you became a dad though, Maddox.
Listen, there's more gal without kids when you're young.
Definitely.
Most 90% of kids, 90% of gal had no kids.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
You understand? More 90% of gal I was moving to had no kids when I was young. Or they had none. You get me? The older I got, the kids start to come about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ended up having kids with someone that had no kids.
See? which honestly was preferable though.
Not preferable.
At the time.
If she had kids, I wouldn't care. Yeah, I wouldn't care if she had kids. You understand? But remember, right, when you got kids when you're young, then, like, it's more likely for dads to be about.
Yeah.
Because they've just had a kid, they're young.
Yeah.
You get me? All my baby mothers had all my baby mothers had kids after.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So their partners ended up with someone with kids already.
Yeah.
I was the blueprint.
Understood, yes.
There's no girl that I had kids with and they had kids before. Do you get me? I've only had girlfriends that got their own kids and I got mine.
Do you think that setting works better though? Like, do you think, you see that older women, late 30s, down to 40 and that, those women who have children, do you think their relationships will work better with men with kids versus, say, a man like me, bruv, no children, no nothing?
It always start off better.
Single, ready to be.
You can involve the kids in it. Because me and my girl and her kids and my kids, we went out to eat all together. It was a blessed evening. Do you get me? So it depends if you're maternal with God.
I want to know this. Say you've got 2 children in the household, A and B, yeah? And you've met a woman, she's got 2 children. Yeah, say you got a household, and you went into this household with your 2 children, A and B.
Yeah.
You met a woman who had 2 children, C and D. And then you married her, and now she lives in Casa El Maddox, and there's 4 children there, yeah? Nah, fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? Say you move in, and when you moved in, she had 2 children. Then you and her had 2 more.
Yeah.
So now there's 4, 2 are biologically yours.
Yeah.
The 2 that were there when you first came around, let's say that it's a thing where you can't really discipline them with the same freedom you can discipline your 2.
Yeah.
Yeah? So then it's kind of like you've got 2 sets of children under their biological dad's rule, and then you've got 2 other children who's kind of like, your missus might, I'll handle it, let me chat to them. Ain't that a bit chaotic? 2 sets of siblings in one house and it's 2 different disciplines.
If you're a man, your house is your castle.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm a man, I don't care who your baby father is. That you's gonna respect me. If anything, he's gonna be disrespecting you when I'm not around. Before that, you is disrespecting me. Even if I'm in a barbershop, I'm on the road, anywhere, something is no one's you ain't disrespecting me. So I take that mentality across the board. So I don't even worry about that. I will be disciplined. If you're doing something, what the fuck you doing? Remember, I had a madness with him in Diani because he thought he could ban up his mum and kick her car out. He never did it again. I took it to road on him. He never did it again, fam. Well, now, that was his lesson learned. Because the politicians usually have badding them up. Because they're big kids and they're road. The man ain't really road.
Yeah.
You get me? He wasn't really about that life. Never been, he's just a normal guy. So the kids were too much for him. I come in there now, they're trying to behave like me. I remember making up the rules that they're living by now. Do you understand? So they can't tell me nothing. And they can hear it when I'm speaking. So they automatically have respect. Do you get me? Man has to be a man, River.
But you're you, bro.
Exactly.
So a man who's not you, though, his character's not set up like yours.
Now you want too much.
Okay.
Everything has a balance.
Okay.
Without the bad, you won't know the good.
Yeah.
Without a good dad, without a bad dad, you won't know a good dad.
Fact.
Do you understand? There has to be a balance. Some people's purpose is to be the other side. Get me? Someone has to be the batty man. Or the pussy or whatever. Because you wouldn't know a bad man, you get me? And I decided to myself that I'm not going to be that side of things. I'm going to be the positive, good side of things. Regardless. And when I thought like that, brethrens, gal, baby mothers all started going in that bad pot. Do you understand? It's mad, fam. When you start realizing certain things. There's good and bad everywhere, fam. And it's not always your family that you're going to love for the rest of your life. could be your brethren that you met halfway down the line.
Yeah.
Do you get me? It might not be the girl you had kids with, it might be the girl you meet down the line when you're 40 because she's already done her bullshit and she's not in her bullshit no more. She knows what to do now. Trust me, fam.
Oh, Lord.
There has to be a balance, fam. There has to. Some people you grew up with is gonna see when you're in school.
Yeah.
Picture your classroom. Imagine there was 30 people in your class.
Yep.
Some of those turn gay. Some of those turn crackhead.
Yep.
Some of them turn racist.
Yep.
Some of them turn into crime.
Yep.
Some of them turn professional.
Yep.
Some of them done good. Some of them turn rich.
Facts.
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 You just lost touch.
That's true.
You understand? There's always a balance of things. Everyone has to place their role in life.
That's true.
Everyone has to, you get me? And they can't hide from it. You can't run from it. It's who you are. You will end up with people like yourself around you. Because good people ain't gonna want to be around bad people.
Unless they're, you know, getting something out of them, manipulating them, using them somehow.
No, good people ain't gonna manipulate nobody.
Oh no, I thought you said, no, I meant the other way around. Sorry.
Nah, well, that's where you have to be strong, innit? You get me? Bad people like to be around good people to make themselves feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you understand? But bad people can't do that with me. And whoever can't do that, that's the balance. You make up that statistic. Sorry, can't help you. Trust me. You gotta start worrying about how people think about your own shit. Doing youth work and half of you are listening, the other half ain't. I'm telling you, half that ain't, go home. This ain't for you. Go home. You're gonna be sitting there acting like you're in the. Go home. You don't have to be here. The balance you buy. Some people are destined for certain things.
Mad thing.
Well, I just know that I'm a lot happier being mid-30s and not having kids yet as a man than to be a woman in their mid-30s with no kids.
You don't have to worry that, because even at a 70-year-old can have been in that. I'm not saying wait till 70, you know.
No.
But you know what, that's a good thing. Because I regret my second baby mother. Do you understand? So when you say you ain't got kids, trust me, there's a lot of shit that you're avoiding right now. That you ain't going through. Do you understand? And that's a deeper fucking hurt when it's involved kids in that. When you realize she's a Jessie, but she's breathing, and she's gonna jazz out the whole new youth life. Do you understand? Even worse, she's a daughter. Like, those are the positives we should look at.
No,
I remember I used to think pretty was a good girl. If the girl looked good, she's a good girl.
Yeah.
That was my mentality in school.
Yeah.
Until I found the bitch. until I was with a bitch. She gave me and I thought like, wow, she's pretty though.
Listen, how?
How's this happening? I was baffled, fam. And then I realized looks ain't shit.
You think today's youths are more clued up to that or less?
Nah. That naivety is a youth thing. Everyone has to learn their lessons.
Even with so much access to people and social and
Yeah. That's why. That's why Cardi B can be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Do you understand? People ain't learned shit yet. Money will cloud your judgment.
Yeah, facts.
Like, there's no wife of a woman like, you know what she was doing before she bust?
So when you say,
She was getting fucked on stage and sucking dick.
Oh,
And all that. Sex tapes.
would you marry to Cardi B at this moment? Now she blown up, she got the money, she's Cardi B, she can make you have a better life and a better career. Would you marry to her today? So she left Offset.
Slightly.
We slightly married to her.
Slightly, I probably would, but I don't know.
You think
But
Mama said she was a prostitute? You know?
I know. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be all for the right reasons if I'm being real.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's the only way.
So basically, you would do anything for money then?
that's not true. That's not what I'm saying. that's not exactly.
Be with someone you don't want to be
That's
with.
exactly what I'm saying.
Because you're gonna be 2 million up. You're gonna be 2 million up in 2
So I
months.
said, today we suck dick from them. Suck dick. like, no, bro. Not everything, bro. Man took Gary and Cardi B and said, fuck, he'll do anything. That nigga will do anything.
Cardi B, I definitely don't want that kind of girl. Cardi B, what's your name? Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
That girl like stay far from the girl.
I'm not even. I'm not attracted to them like that. Like,
yeah, but some youths and some man love them.
Yeah, they will wife them. You know, that's why I say it's youth. Because the same youth respects 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I'll say, what? Why do you rate him? They say he's rich, fam.
Yeah.
Do you understand? They're gonna get older and think, wow, he's close still.
Yeah.
You get me? When they're having their normal life, they have to get the bus to work to pay rent.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's when they're gonna find realization. Yeah. Now, if you grow up as a youth and you never go through that, you always got car, been driven or whatever. You're not gonna think like that. You're gonna think you can wipe off again like Cardi B. Do you understand?
Right.
Because fairy tales are real in that kind of person's life.
Right. Do you agree, like, not, I don't even have to ask for, but what do you think of the fact that it seems like the more money you make, the less people care about the opinions of others? They don't care.
But you shouldn't though.
What do you mean?
Now once you're a bitch, you're still a bitch. No, it's true though.
The other one's like, I'm like saying, well, I'm rich, so I don't care what the average person thinks about what I did. I'm rich, are they rich?
Who cares about your money?
That's what I'm saying,
That's 90%.
Yeah, who cares about your money?
You'd be surprised what 90% do when they got money.
Yeah.
You see this gal in my here, if they had the money, they would all have fake breasts, fake bum. Trust me, fam. You'd be surprised. That's 90% of people. Because 90% of people are naive. Why do you think they'll make a DVD player and put an instruction manual on it? That's dumb shit for me. But there's people that will actually read the manual.
Pretty straightforward.
Those are the ones that fucking understand. That's gonna marry Cardi B.
Fuck yeah.
Because they don't have a deep understanding.
What money was supposed to get the instruction?
No. If you're naive, you're naive.
See.
No matter how much money you got, you can be a millionaire if you're naive, the gal will get it off you. Or make you lose everything. You have to learn by hardships.
So listen, basically, some man just not learn. The girl them just name them out.
Yeah.
Barbershop vibes up on the table. Make our friend them live life there too. We a celebrate, them a celebrate too. Big tune in a shop it up a play too. Hey, see we not too swim, we not like beach. And we done black, we not like bleach. Phone us stop bring one a night.